protest because we've been here a couple hours now.
Okay, you ready to go? My name's Deanna Blvd Hartwig.
My name is Deanna Blvd Hartwig.
I come from Orange County Social Services.
I come from Orange County Social Services.
I'm a mom.
I'm a mom
of 2 daughters.
of 2 daughters.
This brings back a lot of traumatic memories.
This brings back a lot of traumatic memories.
In 2000, Social Services took my children away.
Social Services took my children away
And falsified evidence against me. The social worker was mad. I questioned her.
The social worker was mad. I questioned her.
Cannot do that.
Cannot do that.
She threatened me that if I did not submit to her,
She threatened me if I did not submit to her,
my children would be adopted out.
my children would be adopted out.
She wanted me to sign
She wanted me to sign
that I had been a bad parent.
that I had been a bad parent.
I had not been a bad parent.
I had not been a bad parent.
I protected my daughters,
I protected my daughters,
and Social Services let us down.
and Social Services let us down.
6.5 years I lost my daughters,
6.5 years I lost my daughters,
but never lost my fight.
but never lost my fight.
Went to civil court
I went to civil court
in 07,
in 07,
prevailed, proved that they lied,
proved that they lied,
proved that they create false evidence,
proved that they create false evidence,
proved that they will support each other.
proved that they will support each other.
Repeat that, sorry.
They testified that what they did was okay
They testified that what they did was okay
because they had immunity.
because they had immunity.
We proved otherwise.
We proved otherwise.
We prevailed.
We prevailed.
We won.
We won.
They appealed.
They appealed.
We won the appeal.
We won the appeal.
They went to the California State Supreme Court.
They went to the California State Supreme Court.
We prevailed.
We prevailed.
We won.
We won.
They took it up to the United States Supreme Court.
They took it up to the United States Supreme Court.
And we won.
And we won.
Okay, so now the other thing is that we talked about is your children were separated from you. There's a term called separation anxiety, where a mother wants to see that child every morning and every night.
Right.
And so they were in where?
Foster care.
Foster care. So explain some of the challenges, also to the extreme of one of your children being abused in foster care.
Whew. Yeah, my twin son was abused. He was almost 4 years old at the time of the incident. I was determined to get the lady prosecuted so she wouldn't be able to harm any other children in her care. Luckily, we were blessed with that. She was prosecuted back in April of this year. She lost her license. She can no longer care for children, but that was a huge and hard struggle for me to make sure that we were able to get her prosecuted, because it was hard for people to even believe that she had done this, because my son is autistic. He wasn't speaking to where he could just openly express what had happened to him, so that was very bad. And then towards the end of around this time last year, the courts was trying to actually take all of my children and adopt them out, and I was going to lose my rights, but God overturned all of that, and with my fighting and my friends and everybody's support, we were able to fight against that. So now we're looking forward to being reunified.
If a minor,
or
a family member,
wants to keep the court closed, they can apply for that to happen. Now, some of the lawyers representing foster care children were here in a protest opposing opening the court with some foster care children
organization. And also in New York State, with people in New York State, the courts have been open since 1997. And they're not complaining. Young people in New York are not complaining. Being hurt by the courts being open. Just the opposite. In fact, in New York, even though there is an order to open the court, some of the judges and some of the lawyers and social workers are still opposed to it. So another order or directive had to be given and say you must obey the law and open the court. Be afraid that the courts be open. And it means that the dirty business that happens in this building take place with no public scrutiny. And that's not good. That is not what democracy looks like. That answers your question, Ernesto. And you might want to talk to this sister also. She went through foster care. Any other questions?
How you doing today, Margaret Prescod?
I'm doing all right. What's going on at Occupy LA when you left?
Occupy LA is standing strong. The chief police.
Occupy LA is standing strong.
Chief Police Beck.
Chief Police Beck
Thinks we're gonna get tired. Because he sees about 100 less tents. So put the word out. Bring your blanket. Bring your tarp. Bring your sheet. Make a tent and occupy LA. Replace those tents by 5,000 tents. If we gotta make it, we got a tree house up there that's rocking the house. We can put a tree house right here so we can watch them steal our children from the 3rd floor. Because I'm a victim of this courthouse, and I want you to know that Fatina McIntosh, who's 16, says she can't come here today because she can't stand to even look at this building. She's so heartbroken. She's been home for 2 years. She got 5 teddy bears. 5. What's that mean? 4 times they said, come home. But you're right about New York State. Because my older daughter, we had some little problems when she was a teenager. We went to court. The judge asked me and my cousin, what would you like to do? We said, well, I'd like my cousin to take her. He said, do you agree with that? Sure. She said, this is wonderful. Go ahead, do it. Boom, done.
And I know that life isn't perfect, mistakes are gonna happen, but some of these foster parents, they don't need a license.
Yeah.
I've had to report 6 foster parents.
6?
6.
You know what, I think, in my fatherhood thing, I'm going to look into foster care because I don't think it's right to penalize a parent for not having money, but as soon as you pick a foster care person, like they give them a credit card.
Yeah, they get worse.
To do whatever they want to do with your child when they could have just given you a loan even.
Yeah.
Even a loan would have been okay.